Hi, I'm Lou, another episode of My Car Story. We're at the Klairmont Collection, which is a private museum, but we have Andrew Vogel,
Great to see you, Lou, always.
Vice President of Marketing Sales with us. And Andrew, tell us about the Klairmont Collection.
All right, so we're a private automobile museum in the city of Chicago. We're about 100,000 square feet and over 300 automobiles on display in a really great way. It's a very cool place, a little biased admittedly, but go to the website and take a look. KlairmontKollections.org, two Ks there, KlairmontandKollections.org, and I think you're going to think it's pretty cool too. Lou's here though, so we're going to see a really amazing car today. See if you've heard of this one. Here we go.
So, Andrew, what do we have here today? I'm going to pull the camera back. What do we have here today? This is
a 1974 Bricklin model SV-1, as they called it, but everybody just knows it as a Bricklin. This was a small manufacturer, and if you haven't seen one from the day, maybe you've never even heard of a Bricklin. But this car is fiberglass body. I think off a GM chassis, if memory serves correctly. But Mr. Bricklin built these cars, his namesake, and it was a very cool idea in the day. Some of these cars could be built from kits, and some were built at the factory. Your choice. You could order the car as a kit, and it would come in crates, and you could build it yourself, or they would build it for you in the day. Now, this particular car is a big deal because it's serial number 0001. Actually, there are a few more zeros, but I didn't want to bore you with all the zeros. But it is the very first Bricklin ever produced on the assembly line.
Bricklin.
The very first one.
So, it's just amazing. I mean, the Klairmont Collection, 300 cars, and they're all, so unique and so different. This car has a very 280Z style to it back in that time frame, but it had some really unique. They only had them for a couple of years, wasn't it?
Well, they actually built cars for several years, and I don't have the number. You could Google Bricklin and figure it out.
I think it's like 74, 75. People can correct us, of course. But
yeah, but they didn't build many.
Dual exhaust, not many. But check out one of the cool features on this car. Go ahead.
So this happens to also be the only car with power Gull Wing Doors. Every other car that was designed with Gull Wing Doors, you had to reach up, pull the door down, or reach up and push it down when you're out of it. But this one has power doors. Very cool, especially for 1974.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. So let's just get a look at that, what that looked like getting in and out of it. You look like a celebrity when you pull that off.
Right.
And let me just show this, because people are going, come on, serial number 1, right? So let me let that catch up. And there you go. Pretty cool. So let's show what number 1 looks like. This car, needless to say, is all original. I'm going to sit on the sill or fall into it, either way.
It's a lot easier just to fall.
Yeah. And you've got the Bricklin wheel logo there.
You know what I find interesting is that they went to all the expense and engineering to put power Gull Wing doors in a car like this, but the windows are crank windows.
Yeah, right. I didn't notice that at first, but yeah. Interesting.
In and of itself a little unusual because a lot of Gull Wing doored cars don't have movable windows. They have a little window piece of it that hinges out, but it's I suppose kind of a tricky endeavor to put window gearing into a Gull Wing door.
There's some kind of neat things here. They've got all these gauges are actually facing directly at the driver, which is kind of cool. You've got this little gearbox, and check out the radio there with the clock in it.
The digital clock.
That rolls around. Pretty cool. All right, let's open the hood. There's the hood pull there. Good.
And there we are, the V8. I'll hold on to it for now.
No question, it's a 364 barrel. I'm going to walk around the other side. Clearly all original. Air conditioning too, yes?
It would appear.
Yeah. 463 barrel again. People can give us some details on that engine.
364 barrel, I think you meant, right?
Oh, what did I say? Said something.
463 barrel.
463 barrel. My
It's a long day,
dyslexia,
Luke.
my dyslexia kicking in again. I'm trying to give it a little extra
That's
horsepower.
awesome.
All right, go ahead, start her up. I'll hold this
Okay.
so we can hear it. Turn the headlights on, please. Got one of them working. Got one of them working.
Is it winking at
It's
you?
winking at me. All right, let's shut her down. It gave me the wink. You got out of that pretty smoothly.
That's
I was doing
practice.
that as an extra part of the video there.
Right. I see. You want the entertainment value there.
Exactly. Andrew,
Yeah.
again, thanks for being a great sport and showing us another great car, if I can spit that out. What I'm trying to say
That's
is,
the one.
thanks for being a great sport and showing us another great car.
Always great to see you, Lou. Thanks for stopping by again.
Thanks.
You bet.